You're listening to World Radio KHOE 90.5 FM in Fairfield, Iowa. Welcome to the 10th radio show of KHOE's Let Your Heart Sing. I'm Sheila, and I'll be your host for this half hour of original, uplifting songs by amateur and professional singer-songwriters. If you've written a song you'd like to share with the world, please email it in MP3 format to sheilastunes@gmail.com. Let your heart sing. If you'd like to listen to previous Let Your Heart Sing shows, simply go to KHOE.org. They're all there to listen to at any time. On today's Let Your Heart Sing, we have a variety show. Our special guest is Pam Lander, who will sing her gorgeous song, Who Am I? And we'll hear new voices on Let Your Heart Sing. Their songs are unique and creative. Let's start off with our special guest, Pam Lander. Pam is British. Although she was born in Edinburgh, she has lived most of her life abroad, growing up in Sussex, Kent boarding school, and Malta. She then married, living in the West Indies, and lately spent 13 years in Dubai. She came to Fairfield via the Washington, D.C. Invincible America Assembly, then got a student visa to study for her M.A. in Maharishi Vedic Science while rounding on the IAA. Pam is now reading the Vedic literature in Sanskrit for her Ph.D. Here in Fairfield, she has been singing with the Southeast Iowa Chamber Singers, with the Fairfield Community Choir, and also with Way Off Broadway and Fairfield Area Community Theater, My Fair Lady, as well as local gigs. You can find Pam's full bio and theatrical experience on her website on the last page, pamelalander.co.uk. I interviewed Pam a few weeks ago, and here's how it went. The other day, I bumped into Pam Lander, and she was humming this really pretty tune. And so I asked her, what is this tune you're humming? Does it have words to it? Because if it does, I think I'd like to play this on my radio show. It's really pretty.
Well, I just wrote it one day because I like writing things, and I put ditties and poems and silly things down. And one day I thought, well, you know, a question everybody asks is, what am I? Who am I? And where do I come from? So I wrote this little song. It's called Who Am I? And it came very quickly. And so I finished writing it. And then I went round to a friend of mine and sang it to him. And he said, that's very nice. I'll get my guitar out and I'll accompany you. So he got his guitar out and we just sang it straight through. And he accompanied. One take, that's it. And that's what I recorded.
Amazing. It sounds like it's professionally done.
Well, no, he had a little microphone. It's one of those little ones you hold in your hand. It's like a torch, like a flashlight, but it's got two little recording heads to it.
Uh-huh.
And it's pretty professional. I think professionals use it.
Yeah.
But he just uses it to record. Sometimes he writes things down and he records them.
And you did this in Fairfield?
Yeah, in his home, in his sitting room.
Wow.
But he plays the guitar anyway. He's a great guitar player.
Oh.
And he played this really nice. I hummed it, and he just picked up the chords. And we just did a one take.
So, what is your musical background? Are you a musician? Is that why this could just come to you so easily?
I'm not a musician, but I've always sung, and we had a piano at home, and my sisters learned to play the piano properly, and I didn't. I was too lazy. I just played chords. But I've always sung, and I've even then joined choirs or sang at school, and then I sang more things, opera things and stuff, joined companies, and I love singing. It's part of my life. But
you have a beautiful voice.
Well, I think now I'm getting older, it's kind of going.
Oh. And how long ago did you record this?
This was written about 5 years ago. I've got a whole book of these little songs and poems and stuff, and I suppose I wrote it up. But I still sing it. I still hum the tune. So it's
It's called Who Am I?
Yeah.
So it's quite a spiritual song.
Well, I guess it's spiritual, and it's kind of universal because we belong to the universe, and I like to think that we play in the universe. So I put all these words in. Anyway, you'll hear the words if you play.
I see that you've added another verse to it. that we're not going to hear in this song?
Well, we actually recorded only one verse, but now I'm looking at the words. I do find I wrote another verse that I added later. So I could maybe read you that verse, but maybe after you've heard the song, you better decide.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll hear the song now. It's very, very short. It's like 1 minute and 27 seconds.
Oh, well, if you add another verse, it'll be longer.
So we'll play the song now, and then after we're done listening to the song, then you can maybe either talk through the last verse or sing it for us. Okay?
If I can remember, yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Who am I who will sing in a rainstorm? Who am I who will dance in the wind? Who am I who will play in the fire? Who am I? 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 Who will dance in the starlight? Who am I? Who will fly around the sun? Who am I? Who will melt with desire? I am love, I am you, I am I. I am love, I am you, I am one.
I love that song. So Pam, fill us in on the last verse.
So what I wrote in my book was this, which kind of, it's difficult. I don't even know if I'm going to sing it in the same key, but it goes like this. Who am I who is born of the starlight? Who am I who will walk in the dew? Who am I who will play in the full light of day? I am love, I am you. I am love, I am one.
Wow, I think that was just as good as the first take.
Well, what I should do now is actually record the two verses together rather than...
Yeah, well, thank you so much for being with us and sharing this beautiful song.
Oh, not at all.
And I'm going to encourage you to put music to some more of these poems you have in this big book here.
Oh,
because they're really adorable, some of those, and they're consciousness songs and total knowledge songs, and just people will really, really enjoy them, I think.
A lot of them is ditty and doggerel, if you know what doggerel is. Doggerel is kind of funny poems that aren't proper poetry, but they rhyme.
Yeah, right.
And
why don't you read one of them?
Well, I just opened this page, and it says, what is love? What is love? When it turns all the darkness into light, when it puts all the wrongs in the world to right, when the stars turn to gold from a silent night, that is love.
You have a gift. Hopefully we'll have you on the show again with more songs.
Oh, well, thank you. That will be a pleasure.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, Sheila.
You're welcome. Now we have a song by Jane Roman Pitt called Eye to Eye, which is a lovely song from her CD called This Beautiful Feeling.
Who are you? I am What are you? I am. Where are you? I am here to hear. Where do you come from? I come from everywhere. How do you know this? What makes you so wise? I know it in two ways, through my heart and through my eyes. But where does it lead to? What have you to show? I always will have everything, everywhere I go. Who are you? I am. What are you? I am. Where are you? I am here to hear. Where do you come from? I come from
Now we'll jazz things up with a lively Caribbean tune called Peace Lovers from Christian and John Claude Gasbaldi's CD, A New Destiny, which you'll find online at musicmall.globalgoodnews.com. This song tells how peace springs from within and radiates all around, and the world needs peace lovers.
Of life on earth, the time has come now to fulfill the highest goals of mankind throughout history. Only a new seed can give you a new crop. Means of destruction will never bring peace. Peace springs from within. Radiates all around. Bliss springs from within. Radiates all around. Bliss springs from within. Radiates all around.
The world needs peace lovers.
You think the signs of consciousness.
The world needs peace lovers.
Bringing victory before war. Lovers of peace on earth. The sun is rising to see all the heads of state respond to Maharish's call. Opening the gate of total knowledge. His faith flying together always.
The world needs peace, flyers.
Optimizing brain functioning.
The world needs peace, lovers.
Harmonizing collective trends. Lovers of life on earth. The wind is blurring to see the road family in alliance with natural law. Watering the roots to enjoy the fruit. Living unity, diversity, life in unity, radiates all around. Love and unity, radiates all around. The reality radiates all over the world.
The world needs peace, lovers.
Enriching the tree of life.
The world needs peace, lovers.
Perfection is man's birthright.
The world needs peace, lovers.
Yogic flying together higher.
The world needs peace, flyers.
Human beings are cosmic,
The world needs peace, lovers.
bringing heavens on earth.
The world needs peace, lovers.
Singing invincibility.
All nations,
Blossoming in
mutual integrity. All countries,
enjoying affluence.
removing poverty. The whole world,
Rising to be
the country of world peace. King Nadarama,
showering the
on
way.
your destiny.
One of the ways to create peace in our own lives is to practice transcendental meditation. TM is a simple, natural, effortless technique practiced 20 minutes twice a day while sitting comfortably with the eyes closed. The TM technique allows your active mind to easily settle inward through quieter levels of thought until you experience the most silent and peaceful level of your own awareness, pure consciousness. Here's a song I wrote a few years ago called Transcending. Transcending is fulfilling. Transcending is enlightening. It takes us beyond all activity to a very quiet place. To silence, this silence is beyond all time and space. Meditating is relaxing. Meditating is energizing. When we close our eyes and dive within, we often do transcend. To silence, where happiness has no end. Happiness lives in silence, tranquility is in silence. The way to get to silence is meditate and transcend. Transcending is illuminating. Meditating is transforming. When we take the time to settle down and give ourselves deep rest in silence, we experience success. Knowledge is found in silence. Ideas arise from silence. The way to experience silence is meditate and transcend. Meditate. Now we have a unique song by Sharon Bousquet called Temple, from her CD called Temple.
In this temple of bones, in this temple of flesh, in this hollowed out ode to the worst and the best, in this word that I speak that lulls me to sleep, I am whole, I am grace, I am singing. In this world like a bowl, in this bowl filled with tears, in this river of loving, as strong as it's clear, in this child at my side, bringing joy into light, I am clear as a bell, I am ringing. For you who shines through everything, I am open to the gifts you bring. Gratitude is the path I choose, and I thank you. In this dream coming true, in this world sleeping still, in the blindness and kindness in each heart that is real, in the silence that carries the sounds that we hear, I am whole, I am grace, I am singing. For you who shines through everything, I am open to the gifts you bring. Gratitude is the path I choose, and I thank you.
We'll close today's variety show with an inspiring song by Marianne Eagleson called Radiate Love. It's on her CD, Devoted to You.
Radiate love, live high.
Thank you for listening to our 10th radio show of Let Your Heart Sing on World Radio KHOE 90.5 FM in Fairfield, Iowa. Have a radiant and peaceful day.
Just sing a song.
Just sing a song.
Just sing a song.